Hey guys, and welcome back. My name's Kris, and today I'm going to be telling you about my experience doing 30 days sugar-free for Sugar-Free September. This is a fundraiser that was organised by the Muscular Dystrophy Foundation in New South Wales, and yeah, basically it was a challenge for 30 days not to have any refined sugar in your diet. I did do a little introductory video, which I will link down below. And I initially did plan on making this a series, so every week I would check in. But the thing is, my experience was really boring. So when I began this journey, essentially I figured that my worst thing would be saying no to snacks. So I'm a big snacker. I don't actually tend to eat a large breakfast, lunch and dinner. I tend to snack throughout the day. It's just the way I am. And I have a very big sweet tooth. So I often will bake for my work colleagues and for my friends. I'll often bake snacks for my husband and I to enjoy during the day. So I figured it was going to be quite hard. A typical day on the plate for me, for reference, is homemade bread, so toast with an egg on it in the morning with Vegemite. Lunch I do a quinoa rice mixed with lentils and vegetables. Have a little bit of fresh fruit and vegetables, so strawberries and blueberries are in season, and we've got carrots and cucumber. And then I would normally have some sort of muesli bar or rice cakes or something like that. So a little bit more processed, not necessarily unhealthy, mind you. And then dinner we have some sort of chicken and vegetables and, you know, some starch like a sweet potato or corn. So pretty balanced, pretty boring, honestly. I'm such a boring eater. But it was that snacky bit there. So the muesli bars, the rice cakes. Quite often I would have like a trail mix, or I would bake something, and I couldn't do that this month. So one of the only recipes I incorporated into my diet, which was brand new, was this bliss ball. So you can buy Carmen's bliss balls over the counter and they are delicious, but they do have sugar in them. And I think it's important to now just note what sugar is. So glucose is found in natural sources as well, such as honey, maple syrup, golden syrup, dates, any sort of fruit really. But that was not taken out of this challenge. So for Sugar-Free September, you got to choose what you did and didn't eat. So I made these bliss balls from home using dates, coconut oil, chia seeds, cacao powder. I put in a bit of pea protein for a bit of extra protein, obviously, and also crushed up almonds, and they were delicious, and they were great for that sort of 3 o'clock slump that I quite often find myself in. I don't personally drink a lot of sugary soft drinks. I do enjoy Pepsi Max and Coke Zero, although now it's Coke no sugar, so I do Diet Coke, but whatever. But there wasn't much of a difference there. And yeah, nothing else really changed for me. I did have one cheat day during the month, and that's when my parents came up to visit my husband and I. And they actually donated $25 so I could have a pass, so I could eat whatever I wanted with them. And ultimately I just had some juice and I had 2 Tim Tams, and that was pretty much it. So it wasn't too bad really. I did find the first week the cravings were pretty bothersome sometimes, but it wasn't that hard. At least not for me. I suppose I didn't have a lot of sugar in my diet to begin with, so that was an advantage for sure. But what really got me through was just thinking, these kids and these adults with muscular dystrophy don't get to pay $25 for a cheat day and just forget about their MD. So I tried my very, very best to not slip up during the whole month. And I'm pretty proud of myself. I admit, when I went to go donate plasma the second time this month, I was feeling a little bit lightheaded afterwards, which is so normal. And so I enjoyed some pretzels, which did have sugar listed as an ingredient in the dough, I'm assuming. But I figured it was a physiological need for me to have some sugar. I cannot count how many things I've had to say no to this month. We've always got jelly beans at work. We've had med students come and go and they've always baked something, so brownies, we've had caramel slice, we've had birthdays, so there's been 2 lots of birthday cakes. Like I said, having my parents here, I had one day where I ate Tim Tams, but the other days they had different sweeties with them and I just couldn't say yes. We had my sister-in-law visit with her husband and we had ice creams and I didn't have any. But honestly, it's not that hard. What I think I've learned from it is that I do have a pretty good diet and I didn't have to cut out too much. But, you know, it's okay to have days where you do have indulgences, and it's okay not to as well. I didn't notice any differences, unfortunately. I was kind of excited because I do struggle with hormonal acne, and I mean, I know why. It's because of the type of contraception I'm using, but I was hoping, oh, maybe this will clear it up, and it did not. I didn't go into it trying to lose weight, but when I weighed myself, no difference, not even a gram. Of course, you fluctuate throughout the month and everything, but a full 4 weeks later and I'm still the same, so meh. My measurements didn't change. Nothing changed. My energy levels are the same, my stress levels are the same. So it was a fun trial, but I will not be quitting sugar forever. I'm definitely more mindful and definitely more excited to experiment with things like medjool dates. I love baking with dates now, never used to. But yeah, that's pretty much my experience. A nice short and sweet ending to sugar-free September. I can't wait to have something sweet and indulgent. I'm sure it's going to taste 1,000 times better. But the best part is I raised $500 for the MD Foundation, so I'm pretty dang proud of myself. So until next time guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you later.